having.
Hello?
Hey.
Yep.
So, basically, short summary is it all started when a whole bunch of
No
wizards.
short summary ever begins with "it all started." Sorry to cut you off.
Well, there's a longer version.
Uh.
A bunch of wizards, led by this lich guy, decided they were just going to go take over the world and rule it forever. So they took over a whole bunch of kingdoms. And now the rest of us have some issues with that since our kingdoms got taken over by a giant cabal of evil wizards. So now we're starting a revolution to try and go get them to go leave and slash or be dead so we can get our kingdoms back.
I'm just a guy sitting there with a notebook writing everything that happened down. And yes, I know that's technically ink and quilt, whatever. You get the point.
Wait, technically what?
Nothing.
So what character are you making?
Bard.
Cool.
I don't usually use bards. So now I gotta choose an expertise. Where do I add that to? Would that be in 1 cent? A bit of help here, Aldar.
What do you need?
It says Bardic lore. Choose an area of expertise. I don't know where to put that down.
Just wherever it'll help you remember. Basically, that's you just gotta let me know when you encounter something you consider important within that purview, and then you get to ask me a question about it.
Okay. Hmm. I'm taking the spell and magic. Okay, I know that's spelled wrong.
Yeah, it's spelled with a K. Sometimes it's spelled with a K.
Anyway.
I feel like knowledge of spells and magic will count a lot in this campaign fighting a cabal of evil wizards, so that's a good choice.
Yeah. It's up to you to remind me and actually ask the questions, though, so...
Okay. Charming and opening. the heck? Mm.
Yeah, I guess there's not that much to talk about.
I think, can I go good neutral?
Yeah.
That fits with this then. Because there's descriptions of what the alignments do. I mean, what they are, not do.
Yeah.
I think you can only get like one alignment though.
Yeah, like it's one of the directions for some reason. But the other half can just be.
I'll just put good with a question mark. Because while I am this group's version of the ultimate troll, I am generally going towards more good alignments.
I mean, considering you're basically fighting Nazi wizards, it's kind of hard to go any further downhill. Like, regardless of what you do, you're fighting Nazi wizards.
You say that, but our party wizard is giving it to run for his money.
Good point.
Okay, first off, remember the freaking
Ferris the
Dunsparce.
wizard.
One set. Remember the Dunsparce thing I did. I'm almost as bad as them.
What was the Dunsparce thing again?
Confusion.
Oh, right,
No,
that.
it was confusion, sleep, flinch with serene grace. No, it was confusion, paralyzed, sleep. I mean, confusion, paralyzed, flinch.
Yeah, but the thing is that you have enough justice that you're not going to literally attempt to enslave people. Yes, Alduin actually tried to convince the party to do that.
Yeah, like our first
Again?
our first
Again?
first mission is here.
He's done that over 30 some times now.
He
Oh, by
also
the way-
tried to. He also tried to get us to make the logo / design of our resistance be swastika Nazi themed. So
With rainbows.
Okay, now I gotta go gear for this.
This is going to be really boring to watch on video.
Oh, yeah.
yep,
Boring for people.
both of our viewers will be very bored.
I think there's 3. Kind of. Not counting us. Like, you know it's sad when having 10 views counts as a 999% increase in view count?
You've never really seen me play these games before, have you, Aldar?
I mean, I was there for the mobster thing, but other than that, no.
Like, would you say that I'm one of the more play it smart and don't do stupid stuff type of players?
I can't really say. You've only been in a climate of pure stupidity, and I haven't seen you in any kind of vacuum or seen enough of you playing to get a general idea of what you think about the climate of stupidity.
Think about the manipulation and the actual deciding to go on a bus instead of walking.
I mean, fair enough with that.
The thing is, I'm more prone to do the more sensible thing.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. Until I like get to see you in Adrian's campaign where I can actually work alongside you, it's really hard for me to gauge that kind of thing because I'm juggling like 15 different things when I'm GMing. I gotta manage the enemies, and then I gotta make sure that none of the party members are fighting, and just it's a fucking mess.
Oh no, do not judge me off of Adrian's thing. I'm laying loose there.
I thought you were intentionally being good so we could fuck with them.
Oh no, I was intentionally being good. What I meant by that was, what's the best way of saying this?
Asshole good?
No, I'm not playing the usual calm self. Normally, I would do everything to avoid a fight. In this case, it's the other way around because my character was made with a fighting nature.
So you're not gonna want peaceful resolutions, is what you're saying.
Well, my idea of yeah, in that one mostly. This one, I'm more, I just slipped poison into that guy's drink. Have fun.
Well, can you at least, if I try to talk someone into being peaceful, can you at least wait until they've turned their backs to punch them?
Oh no, I'm not going straight no peaceful resolution. It's more preferred to fight.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm probably going to be using a lot of charisma checks. All I'm asking is that you wait until I'm finished talking, and then they walk away and they have their backs turned before you punch them. That's all I'm requesting, is that you time your punching until they're off guard.
Okay, you're handling this like you handle Adrian. If a situation is over, I'm not going to continue fighting. Yeah, you're treating this like I'm Adrian. My gosh.
It's best prepare for the worst and hope for the best. It's best to treat it like every new player is just a complete nut job until proven otherwise. It's just safer.
Like, all the time in my campaigns, I try making things where you guys don't have to fight to solve the problems. I actually prefer the more sneaky tactics. Not everything needs to end a fight.
Yeah, I just like...
Heck, there was this one campaign I was in where my character was a rogue. I would always stay in like the crow's nest because I was playing that one cat race that had no negative effects to climbing speed and could take in basically dash as a bonus action. Like, it was, I can't remember what that race is called again. But yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but at one point, While everyone was fine, I jumped over to the opposite deck, threw like the ball bearings in front of the stairs, went down the stairs full stealth, and broke the rudder while having it facing away from the ship. And I had
Nice.
lowered the ladder down ahead of time. That way I could make the jump and climb back up the ladder. Like, I don't go for the full fight.
Yeah, like the character class I'm playing is pretty like combat heavy too, but I'm gonna be taking feats and shit that will hopefully assuage that.
Oh, I'm going full support. If I draw a weapon, something went wrong.
For the muscle wizard,
Wait,
No, I
Which
meant in your campaign. No, the muscle wizard, that's an entirely different thing.
yeah, we're discussing Adrian's campaign. We managed to convince him to do something, and we haven't actually had any sessions yet because of scheduling shit and all that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, you want to hear something amazing? You know the size categories in D&D, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking to him. There, guy. I can't.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
know.
my character.
Hey.
So my character's 3 inches tall and has the lifting strength of a full-grown person. And by the end, I'll have the lifting strength of a Trask.
What edition is this? I'm guessing 3.5.
No, 5. 5th.
Just with heavy homebrew.
It's not
Yeah,
heavy
'cause
homebrew. You can. No, wait. You can technically do this in vanilla.
I mean, but being the 3 inches in the first place wasn't an option.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also,
Well,
how are
it's-
you getting the lifting strength then?
Oh, using feats to increase
Yeah,
my
there are a number of
class.
feats that allow that.
In
Yeah,
5
I'm just-
5e?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
there's
one?
specifically the athlete feat that allows you to increase your status category by 1.
There's monkey grip that can. Well, monkey grip's not good. Is one of the worst choices. There's also
Wait, what's monkey grip from?
Okay, that's definitely homebrew.
Yeah.
Nope, monkey grip's not homebrew.
Where's it from?
It's a 5e actually. It's a legitimate
Where in
5e. I have
5e?
to look up. Crap, I have to look it up again.
Okay, why do I have a feeling this is going to be from dndwiki.com?
Nope.
Oh, we can work that out. Hey, Alduin.
Hey guys, I'll probably be able to talk for at least a little while before I get dragged away.
Yeah.
So I decided to show up for however long that is.
Wait, why dragged away?
He's doing
Because-
Christmas.
Christmas early with the family. So yeah. Because not everyone's going to be here on the actual date of Christmas. So it happened early. What that means is that I'm currently walking around in the dark in the woods at essentially past nightfall because I have enough signal to actually talk to you guys this way.
Can you give me a second? Monkey Grip appeared in Sword and Fist, a guidebook on to monks and fighters.
Okay. Is that 5th edition?
Yes, it's 5th edition.
Alright.
No, that's not a book that's been released for 5e.
Well, one sec. Let me double check here. It says 5e.
Yes, but is it in any way official?
From it looks like it is. I would have to do a bit more in this.
Yeah, I just want to know like where you got the book because
5e in Xanar's Guide to Strike at a Nerd.
Hey guys, if at any time you hear me screaming and then the screaming grows faintly softer, I've been attacked by a monster and dragged off into the forest. Just wanted to clear that out.
I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter whether it's actually official or not, Wolf, considering Alduin's allowing homebrew.
Considering that most people do allow homebrew, but that's despite I'm legitimately looking for this now.
Yeah.
But no, really only complete idiots don't allow homebrew.
Excuse me?
Heck, even a lot of professional places allow it. Mostly because most people don't want to just straight up buy the manuals fully. The only real places that don't allow homebrew are like the actual places where you go in and like the Wizard Coast places.
Yeah, adventures. I know it's
And the only reason that is, and I've talked to some of the people that do those, the only reason why they don't use homebrew is because they want people to buy the books. There is literally no other reason.
You know, a funny thing, there's a bit of trivia where people were panicking about, like, D&D being satanic and causing people to commit suicide, and Wizards of the Coast basically made the argument that causing people to commit suicide is a really bad business model.
Also,
I mean, while it is certainly an interesting bit of cause and effect that my first suicide attempt was after I started D&D, it is completely causation does not equal correlation.
I think you mean it's the other way around. It's like correlation doesn't equal causation.
I mean,
hope.
presumably it works either way. I mean, inverting an equals equation
No,
is the same.
it doesn't. Because correlation means two things happened around the same time. Causation means one thing caused another. If something causes another, then that means that by definition it's correlated.
He was saying that correlation doesn't cause causation, and that causation doesn't cause correlation.
Causation does.
I didn't end up getting to say on the end of that or the other way around, but it was implied.
Yeah, you're right. That does alter the meaning. Anyway.
So this is so now we have a completely unbiased person here. I am completely average at games.
No.
You're really not.
Lucas?
I am completely average.
He has an average KD of double digits minimum. And we're not talking
rolling.
I'm I'm barely above average.
All right, Lucas. He beat Dark Souls without rolling.
Congratulations.
He also, the first time he played Dark Souls...
Okay, do you really think that he's average?
I'm average. Yay.
The first time he played Dark Souls, he literally just picked up a controller in the middle of a mid-game boss fight, and he won.
That wasn't the no rolling run. The no rolling run came about.
The point remains.
Playthroughs later. That came about 8 playthroughs later after I already memorized this stuff.
Once again, the point remains.
Also did a no damage run too, but many people have done that.
The point remains.
Wait, I didn't do a full no rolling run. That one boss, the creeping guy with the crap, there's a literal boss that's impossible to beat unless you roll. I mean, I did most of it. No, I mean, it's actually impossible.
Well, I just heard a lot of hissing sounds out in the woods, so I'm going to start walking back like the quarter mile back to the house and hope I don't get jumped.
That's probably a good idea. So anyway, we can start now if you want. By the way, Alwood, we still need to do your campaign at some point. Don't forget. We're going to keep on about it.
I'm going to talk to you guys later. Being dragged back to the house
ya.
by the people. Talk to you later.
Wait, we only have 2 people here. How are we...
Well, a moment ago we didn't. We had 3 people. I didn't expect him to leave so soon. So I gotta go have dinner, so I'll be back in a bit.
Send me a message when you're back, okay?
Alright.
I was unexpectedly able to come back.
Hello, Alder's eating dinner now.
Oh, so I pop out, I pop back in, and everyone's already gone. Well, minus you.
Yeah, well, the other guy who forgot the name of will be coming back as soon as Aldar gets back.
You mean Wolf?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unless someone's able to look just all over my seat and stuff, I probably won't actually be able to do the session, but I'll be able to pop in and out to offer interesting tidbits.
Okay.
So, kinda sucks, but it's better than nothing. After all, wouldn't want to disappoint those 5, 6, is it 7 now? Those 7 viewers who watch the recordings.
Well, 7 viewers average, and that's just because of that one where multiple people watched.
Ah, yes. Either way, wouldn't want to disappoint those 3 then. Or however many it actually is. Who knows, maybe we'll spontaneously gain a cult following.
Honestly, for some reason, I don't think that'll happen.
I mean, neither do I, and if it is a cult following, it'll be more cult than followers. Then again, that's probably just my luck with these sorts of things. So, did anything important get discussed before I managed to pop in?
Has anything important ever been discussed in this Discord?
Point taken. Has anything of significance to the campaign been discussed?
Not really.
Ah. So, how's your day been?
Well, I'm alive, so I'd say okay-ish.
Okay. So, have we developed any more concrete plans on the taking down of the evil magocracy?
Considering that I know next to nothing about them, currently, plan number 1 is first take out the necromancers, since they're the ones most likely to actually be able to bring people back from the dead.
Necromancers and healers.
Yep.
Right. And once they're out, I guess, like, obviously the enchanters have to come, like, really crucially early on. Otherwise, we're fucked.
No, the divination one should be a pretty high priority, I think, because
Oh, right.
yep, if not, then by the time we actually fight the ones who have battle magic, we'll know all of our weaknesses and how to beat us.
True. But depending on how restricted the divination is, or how little restrictions, they could already know about it. Or they could not know until after the first fight happened, in which case we really got to prioritize actually fighting first. But then again, you'd assume they'd have pretty high priority.
Yeah, so I think after we've gotten everyone who can bring people back from the dead, then we get them. Because if they're brought back from the dead, then killing them basically means nothing.
I mean, if we kill them and then take their bodies with us, nothing to latch onto to resurrect. Especially if I can manage some sort of ritual or something to end up actually taking their souls with us too.
Yeah.
In that case, we got a bunch of captive souls and stuff that I can use for something, and a bunch of free bodies that I can use for something. And we've denied them the potential for resurrection.
And this is why we keep you around despite severe alignment differences.
I'm youthful! If horribly unethical, tending towards illegality, and incredibly immoral. Actually, the immoral or amoral in my case.
Pretty immoral, I'm sure.
Yeah, amoral would imply no morals, but I certainly have them. They're just not the same ones. For example, I would never kill a cute thing. And you know how wide my definition of cute is. Quick question. How often are branches supposed to move on trees when there's no wind around? And on bushes and
Well, that depends on where you are and what you're summoning.
I'm sorry, what?
I said that depends on where you are and what you're summoning.
You see, there's a complete lack of intentional summoning going on.
On your part or
And
just
there is
yours?
now a large bonfire going on. I may have spoken too soon.
Yeah. Well, I've got to go for a sec, but hopefully I'll be back before Eldar is, so we can
Yeah,
continue.
I'm gonna have to go, and I'm probably gonna stay gone. If I don't respond for the next few days, I've been sacrificed for the summoning or whatever.
Okay, I'll make sure to tell them that. Remember.
Okay.
Wait, do you have any
Hopefully,
salt
I'll
on?
get to talk to you. What?
Do you have any salt on you?
Well, if you consider the salt in the sweat salt, yes. That's that I'm probably gonna go investigate and maybe even participate.
Let's see.
If I don't show up, I've been possessed by a third demon. So, yeah, talk to you guys later. Well, hopefully, anyways.
In case you do survive and need someone who can do a completely irreligious and somewhat unlicensed exorcism, I know a guy.
I mean, I know, like, actually, it's probably a bit of a weird sign that, like, 8 people in, like, the surrounding mile know how to do exorcisms. That's an oddly specific skill set.
Even more oddly specific is when some of your friends need exorcisms, but they're also kind of agnostic, so they don't really feel comfortable with the religious themed one. So I have to.
That's the problem with exorcisms these days. All religious and stuff. Well, I'll talk to you later, hopefully, and I'm gonna go see what that bonfire is all about.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't be that attracted to walking towards the giant bonfire in the forest.
Go to the light.
I mean, seriously, that thing's bigger than, like, a tank. Fuck it, talk to you guys later.
Until we meet again.
Yep.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm probably not going to be able to actually post this episode.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. Maybe for April Fools.
Hello.
Do you
Alduin
think I
left.
should? Yeah.
Alduin left to go like join a cult or something.
Wait, he wasn't already in one?
He said that he was wandering through the woods. He saw this giant bonfire, so he was going to go investigate and try and join in.
Okay, to be honest, there's a cult for him.
I mean, that's only in game. We haven't confirmed it yet in real life.
You have to admit that lizard thing was suspicious.
Okay, that could have been a number of things. We don't know if it was actually reverence,
that
especially
degree.
considering that they were giving the head movements of fuck off. It might not have been a good thing. So, Lucas, do you think I should post this for an April Fool's episode?
Sure.
Make a beeping noise that just slowly, as the video goes on, gets slowly louder.
No. This is more than enough. Just complete long swaths of silence and us not doing anything.
You need to record our Cards Against Humanity ones.
Maybe we can at some point.
Yeah, it even says on the site that you're allowed to post from there.
Yeah, I'm just not sure when we would have set it up. I hadn't thought of it before.
Oh.
By the way, for Alduin's campaign, I need help balancing a class. It's an interesting class, but there's like a couple feature issues.
Oh, really?
It's fucking perfect for the Crimson Demon character.
Ooh.
My main concern is the Devour ability. And additionally, the corruption features are a bit powerful. Or, like, they go across the spectrum of overpowered to not powerful enough. To just right, actually.
So buffs and nerfs needed.
I mean, it could stay the same, it would just be a bit too much. I could just take, like, as far as the subclasses are concerned, I could just take the one that I consider balanced enough, and then just ignore the other two, but
Yeah.
the Devour feature really needs a debuff. I get to steal monster traits. And I get my proficiency modifier plus my charisma bonus number of traits active.
I did something similar to Adrian once in one of the what ifs. My guy was a literal deity by the end of that.
Yeah.
He never knew what hit him.
I just like if we just lowered the amount of active traits that were allowed for Devour, then that would be fine.
Yeah.
And also maybe like how powerful of a monsters can be used on.
Oh well, like Alduin's allowed to put in fiat and say, like he makes a list for me of the traits I'm allowed to take. So we can step in and fiat 2 powerful traits.
uh, um, what is this crap?
What is what?
Oh,
What?
bards have an ability called Last Breath.
Hmm?
Yeah, do you know about bards having Last Breath?
Every character gets last breath.
Really? Ah.
Yes, that's a base spoof. Every player gets it, and I'm making it so that some NPCs get it too. You mean like the roll to die, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's everyone gets that.
Speaking of roll to die, I need to post this.
Alright.
Oh, you just reminded me of something amazing.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Gotta look for it.
Yeah, I intended for you've posted that before. Yeah, I intended for it to be severely limited, just like at extreme cost of some kind. I was considering making it Full Metal Alchemist style, like life for life, but then like Nacho suggested that we'd have it case by case and that there's like a sacrifice specific to the person, and I think that's more interesting. And I'll do my best with that. I can't promise that it'll be good, but I'll try.
Sounds
What?
good.
Why can't I see the Kara in this instance being Ferret and either me or you
I made
being
a comment about
Friskimus?
that earlier.
Oh. Mm.
Alright, see ya. Oh, he's deafened.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, this is bad.
What?
I finally get here and we don't have enough people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still there, Eldar?
Yeah.
Just checking.
Mhm.
Hmm. Well, Eldar,
Yeah.
you think anyone's gonna be coming?
Probably not.
Ugh. That case, I'm gonna dip out. Sorry.
Mhm.
Hopefully, we have better luck next time.
Yeah.
AKA Ferret can actually be here.
Yeah. I sincerely apologize to any viewers. All 5 of you. 2. Bye. Bye, everybody.